Hello, my beautiful cosmic soul tribe family. I hope you guys are doing amazing. You incredible, powerful souls, every single one of you. Either way, we're going to get into this energy today, doing a collective message, of course, because like I said before, it's hard for me to get to every single sign. With everything that's been going on, that is. There's been just a lot. Anyway, eventually maybe I'll get back to regular signs and stuff, right? Just give it time. Patience is the cue. Anyway, let's find out what this energy today for you is. I don't really want to get into negativity, but I already have a feeling that could be where it leads in that sense of things that may need to be discussed. But that's okay. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with having discussed a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But let's find out, because I already know that doing a reading today is kind of putting myself in the danger zone, and that's all right. It's okay. I've accepted that. So let's just find out what's going on with you. What's going on with the collective we have? The beautiful souls, the ones that are divine, the ones that are heartbroken apparently too. Y'all have been deeply hurt and sad. You've been feeling a little lost. You could be grieving. You could be trying to ascend from a heartbreak in the past here for some of you. You know, maybe you're ascending from a breakup. The feeling is like where you could be going through a new phase of your life, and you've been able to learn from the things from the past. Where you really were hurt and sad, you're able to finally prepare for something new, and a sense of a brand new union, maybe with your consciousness, unity consciousness, maybe in the sense of you being able to really be in union with your higher self and the higher version of you. But there's been things that have been crushing, okay, that have happened in your life. Now, I'm not going to take that away from you. You guys definitely are strong. I know sometimes it's hard to be like, yeah, I had no other choice. And I get that. Yeah, yes, I definitely understand that. So there's nothing wrong with saying that or thinking that either. Because, you know what, in a lot of ways, I believe that a lot of us, we shouldn't have been put in these positions to even have to be strong like that. But for real, let's take it back a little bit. Let's say that we never went through any of these situations and we actually never recognized our true strength and power because we never got to. We never had that experience, so we would never know what we were able to really know. If there's a line, right, and you know, like, everybody's a little bit different, so there's a line, and you got to find your own medium. Nobody's medium's the same. Somebody's anger can be off the charts, while somebody else's anger can be little, okay? While somebody's sadness and emotions can be way off the charts, and somebody's can be a little bit. So everybody has their medium. That's a different medium than somebody else's. So they need to learn where they are able to see their highest highs and their lowest lows, and then they're able to kind of, I know who I am because of this, and I know what I can handle because of this. I know what I am able to deal with and not. So you would be around more people that you can deal with, that you are able to flow with, to function well with, to whatever may be, and you will, have no contact here with those that keep you in a weird place of high anxiety and uncontrollable feelings and the things that you don't want to be, that make you feel outside of yourself. So the point being, without all the things that we go through, and I know it's hard, we have to be strong, and no matter what, we have to be. God wouldn't put us through situations at all if he didn't believe that we weren't able or capable to get through them. And honestly, you have a contract with him that needs to be fulfilled, and the things that you go through, there's reasons for it, and sometimes we don't know these reasons until way later, but that's okay. There's no real reason to know the real reason at that moment, right then, when it happens, okay? Just know it's all for the highest good. That's it. Calling or hearing from them. Some of you could be hearing from this person that broke your heart. Ooh, you also got competition in the way here. So the other woman. Ooh. This is getting technical. So, yeah, you know what? This is probably what happened. There was somebody that made you feel like you were in competition. This person could have been a cheater, a player, putting you in third-party situations, pretty much gaslighting you, breadcrumbing you, those things, all the things, right? So annoying. Then you either found out they had another woman on the side, they could have been married, whatever they may be, right? They were just full of lies. Or they could have been messing around with someone during the time they were messing around with you, and it was like, the thing being, though, this person wants to call you. They want to, hey, how you doing? But I feel like the test here is, remember the brokenness that you went through, and now remember the worthiness that you deserve. Okay, you are worthy all on your own. You're whole and you're full and you're healing and you are beautiful. And even though you're not maybe fully healed all the way, you are still doing the things you need to be doing for yourself. And you should be proud of yourself. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Be like, yes, I know I'm doing the best I can. Now, the test is like, hey, God's like, I know you're wanting to leave the past behind. I'm going to let this person come on in and see if you really did leave the past behind. So they're going to call you and be like, I'm so sorry, I broke your heart. I'm so sorry, this and that, da da da. And God just wants to see how you're going to react. You always get to be the one that chooses. It's all your free will. Whatever choice you make was the choice you were supposed to. So even though you have multiple choices, the one you choose was always going to be the one. That's what destiny and fate are. Anyway, so no matter what, it's just not about what choice you make to God. It's about how you make the decision and choice and how you go about it. So this person comes in, you're like, okay, I'll give you a second chance, but just remember, I'm not the same person as I was. There's a massive change. I just saw 555. And there's nobody that can change or shift or manipulate or cause me pain or harm anymore from this point on in my life. So you'd make boundaries, you would assert them, you would allow them to know who you really are at this point. You know what I mean? You could tell them immediately, like, I'll cut you straight off if you do one thing like this or like that. Even if you decide to not let this person in, which most of you won't. Most of you won't. I'm not gonna lie. Most of you are just like, yeah, you're SHIT out of luck, bud. But either way, let's find out a little bit more. But it's all about the decision you make in that sense of how you make that decision. Okay. Okay. We'll find out. Well, let's find out what we got to talk about a little bit more. The strength card. Y'all see what I see is the fact that you've had to be strong to follow your heart. Lead yourself out of bad situations. Get yourself to do a deeper self-analysis. Abandon old posts. I'm feeling the 8 of Cups heavy. I'm also feeling you know that whatever you were doing or whatever had happened, there was a lot of unfulfilled things. The desires were not being reached. There were goals that weren't being achieved. There was things that were just not bringing you joy and satisfaction and peace. Okay? So you're like, dang, I deserve better than this, and that's that's it. You deserve better, and you knew it, even though it broke your heart. And it did, and it hurt, and it's like, dang. It left you in despair. And now this other individual, you've been preparing your heart. You've been doing the things to heal. Maybe not, like I said, some of you may not be fully healed yet, and that's okay. There's no wrong with that. Believe me, we all have our own growth process. Nobody's rushing anybody. Do your thing. Heal your own way. Heal how you feel is necessary for you. All of you do the things that you need to do. So I believe in you. I believe in me. I believe in God. I believe in God's plan for all of you and me. So whatever he's putting you through, I believe you're going to get through. And I know for a fact that you've had to see this because you needed to see it. Now, that was it. God just was like, you know what? Lovely. I want you to see yourself as a strong individual, a very independent, loving, empathetic, sweet, genuine individual self. Like you are amazing. And you were given love and love and love and love and love and love and love, and you were just spreading it there and there and here and there, making little seeds grow randomly everywhere you go. And the feeling is that God knew what you were doing, and God was like, look at how amazing you are. You allowed one person to let you feel like you weren't good enough because they had you in competition with someone else. Well, that's not true now. They were the ones that set that up. You had not a clue. So truthfully, you weren't even in a competition if you didn't know until you knew. And that was the moment you're like, you know what, I can't do this. It hurts. It breaks your heart. It's sad. You put your efforts, you put your energy into someone, you waste time with them. That's another thing. You can't get that back. But you had to follow your heart. You had to find your strength in this. You had to be like, yeah, you had to love yourself more than you love this person. And that's exactly what God wanted for you. You do have Leo and Aquarius, so we all know this was a challenge, but you damn well overcome it, okay? And the Pisces energy too. There's a lot of dreamy energy. You're like a fantasy individual. You love things. You love beauty in things. It's not really about the thing itself. It's about the beauty in it. So say, somebody gets you something nice, right? I don't really know what I could get out here. So I don't know. My one of my favorite things is like rocks, and one of these rocks right here. So My dad used to love to bring me some rocks he would get from his circus. He used to work there as a security guard for a long time. Anyway, so he used to get these rocks and he'd bring them to me. And you know what? I have them all still to this day. He used to pick up some from places and stuff like arrowheads and stuff. Now, it's not about the thing itself. It's the sentimental value of my dad gave it to me. Yes, he's still alive. Yes, he's still breathing. But that doesn't mean it doesn't mean something to me. You know what I mean? And like the thing, it's just the simple, sweetest thing. I thought of you when I looked at this and I knew you would like this. And that was it. That's all that matters to me. You know what I mean? So it's not about the things. It's about what the thing means to you. And I got the chills all up and down my body. Whoo! Maybe somebody from the afterlife is trying to get a hold of you. Woo! Well, initials, hey? Who's this? Who is this? Because, whoo! You're getting Daniel. For whatever reason, Harry Potter's coming to my mind. Draco Malfoy. I don't know why. H. Hogwarts. Smack. Harry Potter. That's crazy. Even something about, what is the... I know it starts with an H. One of the teams of Hogwarts is Hufflepuff. Something about maybe Haley or Hannah. We got Y. I got yes. Or something about hey. Because we're missing an E, but it's like hey. Like they're saying hi. They're saying hey. They've been saying hi. They've been needing you to acknowledge them. Whoever this is that I'm picking up, that definitely wants to, they've been trying to get a hold of you. They've been trying to get you to understand, see them, maybe not see them, but notice that they're there with you. Yasmin. Why? Yasmin. Maybe something about the color yellow. Maybe something to do with the solar plexus chakra because it's the yellow color. Something about maybe a halo. So they definitely are an angel. Happy. Okay, because you know H and Y. There's an H in happy and the ending is Y, right? And we don't have an A and a P. But we have the H and Y. And for whatever reason, between I put the A and the PP. So it's definitely the happy. Okay, so somebody's trying to get a hold of you, the Hangman. There's perspective here. There's new perspective in those games. You know, now you see what you need to sacrifice. The Ace of Cups in reverse, and it's like letting this relationship, this past situation that happened, go completely. I mean, it needed to happen for you to see what you're truly about. You're very adaptable. You're very flexible. Okay, and you're definitely resourceful too. There's a lot more things that you developed a lot of skills, and if you had skills before, you just pretty much increased on those, and there was a few extra skills inside you that you didn't even knew you had until you started to activate them through some of these situations, some of the emotions that needed to finally hit that key note to turn on what kind of skill you've been developing. Now, a lot of it could be coping. A lot of it could be not even like coping in bad ways, though, because there's a lot of things I do see that you were coping with mechanisms that weren't the healthiest, but you've allowed yourself to switch on some kind of skill that's allowed those coping mechanisms to become more healthy and more well lived. Okay, like helping you really be more. I'm getting like it is definitely a medicinal type of either way type of feeling, a property of health, healing, and regenerating. Cancer, well, Pisces is heavy. Cancer and Scorpio. We're in Scorpio season. The Devil in the reverse. You're freeing yourself from these chains of this relationship from the past, and you're knowing that now you know that he or she is going to call you, and now you know what to prepare yourself for. Now you know exactly why they're going to call you, because it's all a test to see whether you will really be leaving whatever in the past, or if you're going to make it another chance, or whatever's going to happen. But I will definitely believe a lot of you will not allow this person back into your life, especially the new version of yourself and who you are and who you've become. Someone has a very special pet they hold dear to their heart: a cat, a horse, a bunny, reptile, lizard, dog, pig, parrot, bird, fish, snake, etc. Could be any of those. Oh, That's annoying. Masculine does say, I cannot imagine my life without you in it. Better yet, you have now become my life. That could be a thing that somebody says. Even if it's like you are the masculine yourself, this could be coming from the feminine. So even if it's a same-sex relationship, you would know. But this is coming from whoever's going to call you. Okay, and I don't feel like they're meaning it, obviously. And if they do mean it, it's obviously a sense of like their karma to see you do better, and then them to realize what they did wrong so that they can fix it for themselves, so that they don't carry that on to another relationship, cause that problems with those people, and those people end up having more problems, and the ripple effect. Okay, the 4th house energy came through Cancer, the moon, the home of the family, reveals individuals' relationships with the maternal figure, as well as their unique outlook on domesticity. Okay, something about the 4th house moon energy. Y'all could have Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, or Leo moon signs. Maybe this person does, whatever it may be. But there is something about you really healing the emotions with yourself and how you are able to build relationships with emotions, with maybe more of the feminine side of yourself from here on out. With a sense of knowing when someone is being fake, when somebody is being a liar, hiding behind a mask. You would definitely know how to identify that quicker. You know what you want in your home. You know who you want in your home. You're going to be very aware of who you allow around your family and your temple, basically your home and your body. So your bubble space, you're not going to allow yourself around people that feel very off, unpleasant, or even violent. Okay, so I hope this helped. Yeah, y'all are amazing. I appreciate your love, your likes, your comments, your subscribes, all of it, you know what I mean? Anyways, and yeah, the best of luck out there for everybody today. The best of luck out there today for the whole world. The whole world. Everybody. Anyways, bye guys.